So Benzino is in 100% full crash out mode right now. So apparently, Benzino pulled up to not only Detroit, but Eminem's restaurant to shoot the video to his diss track, which I will be reacting to. Let's check out what this. Let's check out this little video about it. Shout out to my man Chigs.
I know Chigs is in here recording this.
Let's
figure
out
right?
what's going on.
So whatever you say,
you know Chigs gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chigs gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Man, who said Benzino is not about that action? Who said Big Zeno won't come to your crib, take your kid's pacifier out of his mouth and smack the shit out of him? Then go to your granny's room, take her cane and beat her with it. Stop playing with Big Zeno, man. And all you people that's been joking at him, calling him no-neck Benzino, you better get ready. Benzino will see you soon. Hey, man, looks like Benzino is about that action. Now, after dropping a couple Eminem diss tracks, which, by the way, they weren't too bad, Benzino said he was going to go to Eminem's restaurants called...
See, I didn't know. This is why Chigs' video is so fire. He put it all in perspective. I kind of stopped paying attention after the diss tracks came out, and then this one thing I do like how Benzino's handling this is that he is basically matching Eminem's energy at every level. So Eminem disses him, he drops a diss track. Eminem don't respond, he drops another diss track, and then Eminem drops the music video to the diss track. So Benzino goes and shoots his music video, and here it is with it. The things I don't like. This rollout that Benzino's doing is honestly taking away from some of, I'm not saying this part, all the interviews and all this stuff is kind of taking away from the diss track. Like I said, I liked Eminem's first shot, and I like Benzino's shot. I don't think Benzino needed to do an entire rollout, because I'm going to tell you something. That Drink Champs interview where he's crying, and that's the weirdest part. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Hold on.
To Eminem, which, by the way, they weren't too bad. Benzino said he was going to go to Eminem's restaurant called Mom Spaghetti in Detroit and shoot a music video there. Now, obviously, when you see the statements from Benzino, you think, all right, bro, this guy is probably trolling us. There's no way, after having a long-standing beef with Eminem for decades, that he's actually gonna go to Detroit, pull up to his restaurant and shoot a music video and walk out without a couple bullet holes. Even Royce the 5'9" thought Benzino was joking when he...
That comment aged horribly. Oh my God. By the way, had I seen Benzino announce that he's going to shoot the diss track video in Detroit, I would have, at Eminem's restaurant, I would have 1,000,000% believed it. I would have 1,000,000% believed it. I'm going to let y'all know. We'll keep it going for a second, but I got some important things to say.
Got without a couple bullet holes. Even Royce the 5'9" thought Benzino was joking when he confirms he would pull up, but looks like Benzino actually did it. He actually goes to the restaurant, and then when he's leaving, he steals the restaurant sign, and then disrespects the restaurant by throwing the food on the floor after trying it once.
Let's go.
He really pulled up.
Who's your favorite rapper, man?
This just ain't no one-time thing. Every time I come to the D, motherfucking Big Ben hold me down.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Grizzly, put that thing on you.
Well, and this is another thing, too. This guy is obviously a cop of some sort. I would feel like Benzino would be the type of person that... Now, I'm always somebody who says if you are worth anything, you should have security. Ain't nothing less manly than that. Only important people got security. You feel me? So, like, that's what I'm saying. But Benzino's the type of person who, no matter how you feel with him, he is a confirmed street dude. We're not even going to talk about it. There's documentaries out you could watch. He's done some very street stuff. So, I think nothing wrong with having security. But I could see Eminem flipping this nasty. Let me just say it, bro. Hold on.
All right, Grizzly, put that thing on you. For real.
I want to see all this before I make
Frozen spaghetti.
Nigga walked up to the. They filmed him. They filmed him at the drive-through.
My nigga Benzino. Eminem this.
All in the restaurant.
Hold on. My nigga shooting way out here shooting.
It's over. We did everything we needed to do. We good now. Hey, I'll call y'all. Call me. Y'all get this.
Oh man.
Now, to me, this is
All right, I gotta just say this, Benzino. Come here, we gotta talk, bro. First of all, if I have a restaurant in my hometown and an op pull up to shoot a diss track music video and nobody there does nothing, I get it, y'all just employees. Y'all want to lose y'all jobs. Y'all want to get whatever. Y'all know the legal ramifications of fighting at the job. I'm going to just tell you right now. If I ever open up a restaurant and one of my ops do that, pack them out. Don't worry, I got your bail. Don't do nothing else but pack them. Don't worry, I got the money for the lawyer. Pack him out on site. At least don't let him film. It's a private location. They could have just said, Benzino, no, you can't film, nigga. What's up? Huh? Second of all, somebody better call me, call a homie, call somebody in Detroit or my city to pull up and do something, bro. Because you got to know Benzino was completely security, all that shit, because you don't know how it's going to go. Whatever. Here's another thing. When Benzino cried on that Drink Champs episode, and when he said he didn't want smoke with Eminem, I was like, what is this nigga doing? But let me tell you something. A lot of times people think the person who's super raw, tough guy, who presents themselves as a tough guy, gonna be the person who does something to you. I'm gonna tell you something. The person who presents the bravado, like the tough guy, is actually probably doing that to keep the problems away from him. So if I look scary enough, you won't even come at me, right? So this is a scenario. If you're in a club and you do something and you violate somebody and they're like, hey, I'm finna do this, that, and they tell you everything you're gonna do and they barking, most likely they're not gonna do nothing because they just basically made a bunch of witnesses, right? But if you disrespect somebody in a club, violate someone in the streets, club, whatever, and then they just don't say anything, they just walk over to the corner and start crying, they gonna kill something. Sneak up out that club because the nigga who crying, that means he's so emotionally unstable. Benzino is so clearly emotionally unstable that I'm going to tell you right now he's ready to lose it all. He's ready to lose it all. And everything that he did, so many things he did, just keeps hurting the legacy of his diss track. And I'm going to tell you something right now. When Benzino dropped his original Eminem, when Benzino dropped the Eminem diss, I was like, this is fire. This is fire. I always thought Eminem has the ability to beat this. Eminem got the ability to beat this. I've never been somebody who's had to find excuses or something like that. And because I've never felt like Eminem couldn't beat it. I feel like a lot of people who are going above and beyond to try to discredit shit are kind of feel like they're afraid that Eminem can't beat this unless they try to help. So that's corny. Stop that. But Benzino has done so much in between his diss tracks that he's given Eminem so much ammo. And Dr. Dre just confirmed there's a new Eminem album coming out. I bet money Eminem has some fire for this nigga. You did so much that if Eminem never battled you before, because one of my things like, man, Eminem has battled Benzino so many times that I don't know what else he would have to say. Now, you gave Eminem so much ammunition, and the last thing you should do is give Eminem ammunition. So I think it's going to get dirty, right? I will say, though, going to Eminem's thing and shooting the diss track is the ultimate violation. So Eminem, you gotta, you feel me?
Now, to me, this is a gangster move. Nobody ever thought Benzino would
Yeah,
have the
that's
nuts
what
to
I'm
actually
saying.
do this. There's
That's
so many
a
goons in Detroit
violation.
that they would have Benzino cleaning their shoes afterwards. Now, even though I am giving Benzino props, I thought it was pretty hypocritical after you were just crying on Drink Champs, begging Eminem and saying that you want to squash the beef. You backtracked your statements about him not belonging in hip-hop.
These people are laughing at us.
Benzino was off
Come on,
something.
man. I love Dave Mays. I love everybody.
He
Really?
was off something this
I
interview.
got pride too. I didn't want to go out like a sucker. I love everybody, man. Eminem ain't no bad person. He belongs in hip hop. It's a big racist problem in America right now, and Eminem could probably stop half of it.
Do you want to squash the beef with
This nigga
Eminem or
choked
do you...
up. Stop half it. That's the type of cry that after you get a good whooping from your mom, you know, and they try to, and he can't. Oh, I didn't even do anything. You know that cry? That boy Benzino got a good cry. Benzino been, oh my God.
You not, Benzino? Listen, I'm all for the fuck shit. You just gotta let us know which direction you want to take this in. Now, you guys gotta tell me in the comments below, man. Is this a corny move or is this respectable?
He needs to, Benzino needed to just focus on the music and shut up. Honestly, he needs to drop the diss track, the rollouts and whatever. You gonna have the extreme stands losing their mind. You don't gotta answer to all of that, bro. You don't gotta answer all that. They always gonna be on Eminem's side, no matter what you do, right? And clearly, there's a percentage of them that has is more afraid that Eminem might not be able to beat this because it's definitely coming off like that, where it's just like, bro, I promise you, bro. Just let Eminem handle this. He gonna handle this. I promise you.
He pulled.
But, y'all let me, oh, God. Y'all let me know what you think. And if you're going to just come here to drop a salty comment, understand. Matter of fact, all the real ones out there, when you see the weirdo stand comments, just comment, it's okay. Just let them know it's okay. Shout out to y'all, man. Benzino, you might get yourself cooked, nigga.